Hello Coolers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal. After quite a few days off already for Barcelona, we are now back in La Liga action and we've had some time to reflect on what was yet another bad result, another bad performance against Juventus, but we are now back, like I said, in La Liga action. It's Levante at home, and what you'd say, guys, is to the team, please show some signs of improvement, please get us 3 points, please put a smile on our faces for the first time in a while. And as previously mentioned, this one will be coming to us live from the Camp Nou. It's actually our second of 4 consecutive Camp Nou fixtures, so you'd have to say for Barcelona, if we win this one, if we win the one against Sociedad, if we win the one against Valencia, that will put a smile on our faces. That would be impressive for Barcelona. It certainly would lift spirits. It would certainly lift morale. So I think what we've got to say now is, look, we're not in a good spot right now. We've had a bad start to the season. We look really poor in all truth. But if we win our next 3 games, oh, that would be such a relief. It's a big if right now. That is the issue, because you look at the table, and right now, Barcelona have got to get close to Champions League spots, never mind the league title. So I think that's important for Barcelona right now. Take it a game at a time and try and win what you can. But if we actually look elsewhere, on the Saturday, so the day this preview is going to be going out, it's actually the Madrid derby. So Real Madrid are going to be taking on Atletico, and Wells, you know what? It's probably the right thing to just forget about the title challenge right now. Forget about the people who are even challenging for the title. You know what? Fair enough if you are one of those people. But look, to be fair, if we get a result against Levante, either one of Real Madrid or Atletico, or even both, will be dropping points this weekend. So that is at least a small positive. So hopefully we win our game and make use of this match. But let's start with ourselves then, Barcelona on the home side for the fixture. And yet again, guys, the confidence is on the complete floor coming into this game. I think the fans have absolutely no buzz right now going into matches. No one really is that up to talk about Barcelona, to really engage with the squad right now. And fair enough, because it has been a really poor start to the season for Barcelona. Nothing is going right, to be fair. The results have been terrible. The performances have been very weak. And I think if you look around, everything kind of feels like it's going wrong right now for Barcelona. Anyone who comes even to the Camp Nou feels like they can beat us. And you just got to see our players now, when these sorts of times, really stand out and fight for the badge. We've got to see an improvement in performance and hopefully pick up some vital points along the way, because that, at the end of the day, will put a smile on the fans' faces, and that right now is all we're looking for. But if we take a look at how Barcelona can improve, because I think that's such an important thing to talk about going into the match preview for this Levante game. It's a good chance for Barcelona to get some confidence back, and it's all saying, look, you've got to be better, you've got to be doing that, but how can we actually do this, and how can we actually specifically improve for this sort of fixture? And I think right now we look at things and say, I think the formation has to change from Ronald Koeman. Will it change? Probably not. That's the issue. I think if we change back to a 4-3-3, it would honestly help us. But right now, Koeman, he seems pretty insistent on the 4-2-3-1, so that doesn't look like it's going to change. But secondly, guys, it kind of goes along with change of formation, but it's a change of tactics, style, and approach. Because I think right now we are absolutely shocking defensively. And you look at our best seasons in the past, the ones we won under Valverde in the Liga, of course the past ones under Guardiola, those are ages ago now, guys, but the defence has always been way more solid. Yes, Barcelona have never been a team that locks up at the back, we know that, but right now you cannot concede this many goals. I think changing the style a little bit, changing the approach, getting maybe a player in front of the back four, dropping the back four just a little bit will help Barcelona. We've got to improve the way we approach these matches. It's too gung-ho. We attack with 7, defend with 3 back there, and that's a bit absurd for me. It's leaving gaps, it's leaving absolutely no balance over the pitch. So if you want to get some consistency, if you really want to build a base, get some points on the board, we have to change that sort of approach. And thirdly, guys, I think it would actually all be about individuals, and I think we can all agree on this one. I'm talking about the young players in particular. Riqui Puig is someone who I think has to come in for this sort of fixture. Koeman spoke about him in the press conference. Hopefully Riqui will be getting minutes, and hopefully those minutes will come from the start. For me, whenever Ricky's on the pitch, he elevates the performance, of those around him, so that's absolutely crucial. And of course, not just Riqui, guys. I think if you look at KONRAD de la Fuente here, I think will be involved in tomorrow's fixture. I don't know if he'll be getting any minutes, but I think he is going to be on the squad list. I think he's someone who I look at right now, and he's actually the only natural left winger in the squad. So I think for Barcelona, if he's getting more minutes, we're going to improve, because right now when you look at the team, we're always looking, who do we have as natural width, and it's no one. It's either Pedri out there, or it's Messi, or Coutinho, or even Griezmann sometimes, and that really has a negative impact on the way we're playing. So I think if KONRAD is out on the left hand side, that's going to help us. So if we swiftly move on to Ronald Koeman's predicted 11 for this game, this is what I've gone for, and this is a really hard one to predict. I'm not actually sure what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. I think a lot of things could happen. There's been reports that Koeman wants to find his best 11 11, but let's see what I've gone for. I've gone for Ter Stegen in goal to start with. Of course, you'd expect he will be starting this fixture. That's probably the one thing we can all predict. At right back, Dest, of course, will be there as well, to be fair. At the heart of defence, I've gone for Lenglet and Araujo. This is a hard one to predict because I think the way Umtiti came on suggests that maybe he'll be getting more minutes in the next games. Will Lenglet maybe get a rest here? He certainly has been poor of late, so Umtiti certainly will be in contention. And also Mingueza, guys, who of course made a positive start to his Barcelona career coming in from La Masia. But I think if we want to keep some balance up there, want to keep some consistency at the back, it's a good idea to play Lenglet and Araujo. And at left back, I've gone for Jordi Alba. He came off early against Juventus. No reason not to put him back in here for a crucial game. Into midfield, I've gone for Ronald Koeman's favourite double pivot, especially in the league, of Busquets and Frenkie de Jong. The way that Busquets didn't get a single minute against Juventus tells me he'll definitely be starting this game. De Jong hasn't been performing well enough at all of late. He did play 90 minutes against Juve on the Tuesday, but we've had a few days rest since then, and I'd expected normal double pivot to return for this fixture. And up front, I've gone for this front four. Honestly, who knows what's going to happen in the front four. We've got Coutinho there, we've got Pedri, we've got Griezmann, who I haven't even involved here. But I've gone for Messi in there, I've gone for Riqui Puig, who hopefully will get some minutes, guys. I have a feeling we could see Riqui from the start. I've gone for Coutinho from the left. He also didn't play a minute against Juventus. And I've gone for Braithwaite up front. Let's go through one by one. I think Messi will be playing. Riqui Puig is certainly up in the air. It almost feels 50-50 right now, whether he'll start or get minutes off the bench. Maybe we'll see Griezmann in that role instead. And then Coutinho, guys, I think we'll be playing this match. There was rumours that he had discomfort. I think he just missed a day or two because his wife was giving birth to his new son. And then you've got Braithwaite up front, who I think will start. We definitely missed his potency, if you like, up front in the final third against Juventus. So I think Koeman will bring Braithwaite back into the side. But please let me know who you think will start down below, because it is really up in the air and I'm very open to what you guys think about this one. But let's move on to our opposition then in Levante. And looking at opposition right now, it always is important for Barcelona in terms of wondering what are we up against. What on earth is going to happen in tomorrow's game? Are they dangerous enough, and are they going to beat us? Because I think right now, like I said earlier, we are all thinking that any team can come even to the Camp Nou and get something against us. And Levante actually over the years have been a side that can turn up against Barcelona and actually pick up a point or two. So they are a side that certainly can cause us problems. They usually have a lot of pace in their attack, and over years past that has caused our defence plenty of issues. So this season isn't too different in all truth. You look at Roger Martí up front, also Jose Luis Morales up there, two really dangerous players in La Liga, really sharp footballers, and they have caused us problems in the past. And Levante, guys, like every team playing against Barcelona right now, will be confident. And why wouldn't they be? Barcelona are in turmoil right now, and there's no reason Levante don't turn up at the Camp Nou tomorrow and get something, because they will fancy themselves even coming to Catalonia, where it is usually so hard. I'd still expect Barca to win, but Levante, there's no reason why they won't feel they can get something from this fixture. But, as we've said in the Osasuna preview, of course, there are options for teams who come to the Camp Nou now. They will feel confident. They can certainly get something from the game, but let's bring it back down to earth. Levante right now are in 17th position. They've had a really poor start to the season, to be honest. They've massively struggled to pick up any points whatsoever. Last time out, they actually got a pretty impressive 3-0 victory at home to Getafe, but Getafe had 10 men, and then 9 actually by the end of the game. But all in all, Levante have had a really poor season, to be fair, and they come into this one without Campagna and without Enes Bardi, who are two really key playmakers for Levante. So if they are going to try and get our defence, those two would have been key. I do not believe they're going to feature tomorrow for Paco Lopez's side. So I think at the Camp Nou, Levante coming here, they've had a poor season. Yes, they have that pace in behind. Yes, they'll have some confidence because of how bad Barca look right now. But I think if we are to give a solid prediction, if we are to be fair, Barcelona simply have to win this game and really should be doing so. And that actually moves me swiftly on to my specific prediction for this one. And I've gone for Barcelona 3, Levante 1. I think a lot of the time we've seen predictions right now that says Barcelona are going to lose massively at home, maybe a 2-1 Levante win, a 2-0 or something like that. But I think if we are being fair, going into this game, I would have given maybe a 2-0 Barca, a 3-0 Barca, or a 3-1 Barca, and that's what I've gone for in the end. I've gone for a Levante goal because I think they will hurt us in behind if they got the opportunities, but I am actually expecting Barca to win this game. But we've got to do things right. Like I said earlier, the play has to improve. We've got to be way more solid at the back. The back and the defence right now is just ridiculous in my opinion, way too suicidal. So the defence has to improve if we are going to be keeping clean sheets, winning points in this league. But it will be an important win, especially with the Madrid derby going on this weekend. We want to be picking up as many points as we can, and we just want some confidence back, some smiles back on the fans' faces, so hopefully this result will give them to us. So that is where the match preview is going to come to an end, guys. Please leave all your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm sure right now the thoughts, there's a lot of them for Barcelona fans. There really are. I saw in the Juventus review, you guys had a lot to say, so as always, I'll be getting back to you guys in the comment section if you leave your thoughts down below, because there is a lot to talk about right now for Barcelona, especially on that lineup, especially with what to expect, what are your guys' predictions and whatnot. There is plenty to discuss, but that's where I'm going to leave it. Please, like I said, leave all your thoughts, and I'll see you guys very, very soon for the review on Sunday evening. Hopefully we get some points in the bag. Come on, Barca.